From the Advanced Communication Manual, this is a manual that you get after you complete your first 10 speeches. This is the Speaking to Inform manual, Speaking to Inform project number 1. It's 5 to 7 minutes. What is your true age? What defines your age? Linda is opening another new company, Aging in Reverse. It is for public speaking. She's been a public speaker on a limited basis for about 2 years. She's currently working on a DVD and a CD as well as a new website. Please welcome Linda with her speech, What is Your True Age?
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, if I were to tell you that the amount of years that you've spent on this planet was not your true age, who would believe me? No one? Ah, okay. Chronological age is really a poor index of what your actual age is. Your biological age, which is measuring your physical, all your physical symptoms, which is your physiology, how they function, is really what your true age is. So what are they? Those are called biomarkers. They are your blood pressure, your aerobic capacity, your cholesterol, your skin thickness, your bone density, all of these things together. And when you got the results of all those tests, you would measure them against your group average, and that would determine how many years younger you are, or older, than your chronological age. Now, if you exercise regularly, you can actually slow down some of the functions, like your aerobic capacity, your muscle strength, your immune system by 50%. That's huge, absolutely huge. So there's another test. I went online and I found biological.age.com. And this is an easy test. It's basically on your day-to-day, what you do. Do you drink a lot of water? How do you sleep? The functions you do day in and day out. Your diet, your exercise. And I found out that I'm actually 22 years younger than my actual age. So I like that test. I don't know about you. There is also your psychological age. How old do you feel? Tim, how old do you feel? Younger or older than your age? No, I have no idea.
Younger than my age, yes.
You feel your age?
Younger than my age.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
I was going to say, you definitely.
No, I feel younger than my age.
What about you, Jason?
Younger.
Yeah. You know, how we feel, how old we feel, is so important in determining how healthy you're going to be, how long you're going to live. You have to be able to manage your feelings. You have to remember, have a decent memory. Those things are all important. In 1979, Ellen Langer did a study, and it's called Counterclockwise. It's really amazing, and it's used by so many people. She's a professor at Harvard University, or was. And what she decided to do was turn the clock back 20 years to 1959. So she went out and she interviewed several men aged late 70s to early 80s, and they had to be pretty capable of moving around and not ill. And she put them in 2 groups. The first group was the experimental group. And what she did is they actually lived in a retreat that she had set up as if it were 1959, 20 years off of their age, or since 1979. So everything was decorated the same, as if it were 1979. They were not allowed to bring any pictures, wear any clothes, do anything that was after 1959. I think I said 79, 59. The TV shows they watched, the current events they talked about, everything was 1959 or sooner. What happened with that? After the first day, these men who were brought into the interviews by relatives or somebody and were speaking for them because they don't think they're capable, they were actually cooking themselves, doing their own dishes. Their grip had gotten significantly stronger. So now the second group, these are both groups of 8. The second group was a control group. They had the same environment, But what the difference was, when they came in, they reminisced about 1959. They didn't actually think they were living it. So at the end of this, they retested all of these people. What they found out was 63% had a better intelligence. In both groups, the memory and their hearing improved. The second group, 44%, were more intelligent. They actually grew younger, and this really blows my mind. Their fingers got longer because their arthritis started to diminish. You're talking 1 week. Their gait got stronger, they got taller. They gained an average of 3 pounds. It was pretty incredible. What does this tell us? That your expectations determine your outcome. Pretty interesting. You know, if you expect your age, your physical capacity, your mental capacity to diminish as you get older, then that's what's going to happen to you. But if your expectations are that you're going to grow younger and live longer, that's going to be your experience. I want you all to just close your eyes for a moment. Take a nice inhale and relax your bodies. Now I want you to come up with an age that is 15 to 20 years younger than you actually are. Now open your eyes. That is your biostat. That is the biostat for your consciousness. And if you follow this, your biological age will definitely be younger. Thank you.
And Mike, I will keep a promise and use a